Hi, this is Griffin with Wason Furniture. Today we're going to be building the 8-cube organizer with a metal base. This is the white finish, and this product can only be found on walmart.com. Before you start, you want to make sure that none of your panels have any damage and that you have all of your hardware. If you have any issues, you can call the number on the front of the manual and we'll get you taken care of. If everything is in order, then we can begin assembly. So for step 1, we're going to need 2 E1 panels, another 2 E1 panels, and your 2 F panels. You then need 6 of these longer wooden dowel pieces and 12 of the shorter wooden dowel pieces. So starting down here on these 2 E1 panels, we're going to insert 2 of the longer wooden dowels into one side. So there's pre-drilled holes right here, and then we're going to insert 2 of the shorter ones on the other side. So these are shorter, so we're going to put them here and here. So we have 2 short and 2 long. And we're going to do the same thing on this E1 panel. Now on these other 2 E1 panels, we're only going to insert 2 of the shorter wooden dowel pieces on one side. So here and here. Next, on this F panel, we're going to insert our 4 cam locks and only 2 of the short wooden dowels. So it doesn't matter what side, but you want to insert those wooden dowels on the 2 inner pre-drilled holes because these are where the cam bolts will go in right here. And then on these cam locks, notice that there are plus and minuses. So you want to insert those into the pre-drilled hole so that it's facing out towards this pre-drilled hole on the outer edge of the panel. So here, plus and minus, facing out. You want to push those cam locks all the way down. Then on these, I want the plus and minus facing towards me where there's this pre-drilled hole on the side. Lastly, on this F panel, we're going to do 2 long wooden dowels on one side, and then 2 short wooden dowels on the other. Again, making sure that you're inserting those on the inner pre-drilled holes, not these outer ones. Then do the same thing with the cam locks. Point those plus and minuses towards the outside of the panel. So for step 2, grab your B1 panel, A panel, and 2 C1 panels. We need 12 cam bolts, 8 of the smaller wooden dowels, and 4 cam locks. So we're going to start with these C1 panels. We're going to insert 4 wooden dowels into each of these panels on the 2 inner pre-drilled holes. So inner, and inner. Next, we can put 2 of our cam locks into one of the C panels. So again, put those plus and minuses facing towards this pre-drilled hole on the edge of the panel. And then lastly, we're going to screw 2 of our cam bolts into these outer 2 pre-drilled holes. Now we're going to do the same thing on this other C1 panel. So 2 cam bolts, 4 wooden dowels, and 2 cam locks. Now on our A panel, we're going to screw in 6 of our cam bolts. And these are going to go on the 6 outer pre-drilled holes. And then on our B1 panel, we're going to screw those in to these middle 2 outer pre-drilled holes. For step 3, we're going to grab our D panel, 4 wooden dowels, 4 cam bolts, and 4 cam locks. We can start with the cam locks. Again, have that plus and minus facing towards the outer pre-drilled hole. Now we're going to insert 2 wooden dowels into each end. Be sure to put these on the inner 2 pre-drilled holes right here, not these outer ones. Then we're going to screw 2 cam bolts onto these outer 2 pre-drilled holes. In step 4, we're going to have our 2 F panels and this D panel that we just used. I'm going to set up this D panel so that the cam locks are facing towards me. And then I'm going to grab the F panel that has the longer wooden dowel pieces, and I'm going to slide those through this D panel. And I want those cam locks on my left side. So I have those cam locks facing towards me. Then I have these cam locks on this left side. Then we're going to attach our other F panel with the cam locks again facing towards the left. And now to secure, tighten down these 4 cam locks by turning clockwise. For step 5, we're going to keep this same assembly and then have our 2 C1 panels. We're going to attach these C1 panels to this D panel, and we want to align these cam locks on this front facing side of the assembly. So here I have the cam locks on the D panel, and then I have these cam locks over here. Then tighten down those 4 cam locks like how I just did by turning clockwise. For step 6, we're going to want to grab our 4 E1 panels, and we're going to place the E1 panels with only 2 wooden dowels on this side. Then we're going to stick those longer wooden dowel pieces through the D panel and attach them to this other E1 panel on this other side. So grab those 2 longer sides or longer wooden dowel pieces, slide them through, and secure to this other E1 panel. Okay, for step 7, we're going to need our A panel, our B1 panel, and 4 of our screw number 1s. These should be labeled 3 on your hardware. Okay, to start, we can attach this A panel, and we're going to want to attach this onto the side where you don't see any cam locks right here on this center D panel. So as I can see, I don't see any cam lock holes or cam locks. So this is the side that the A panel goes on. Okay, once you have that on there, you can tighten down all of the cam locks on these dividers. Okay, once you've tightened down all 6 of those cam locks, you can then come over here. If something falls down, it's alright, just reattach it. Now we're going to attach our B1 panel onto this side. Okay, and then we're going to use our 4 screws to attach the B1 panel on these 4 outer pre-drilled holes. In step 8, we're going to grab our metal frame assembly and 4 of these screw bolts and our 4 washers. So we're simply just going to put a washer through the screw bolt, then slide it through here, and then screw it in to this longer bar. And we want to make sure that on the bar these holes are facing up. So we want these holes on these long bars facing up, and we're just gonna screw those. Once you get all 4 bolts attached to the arms, making sure that these pre-drilled holes are facing up, then you can go ahead and secure it with your Allen key. For step 9, we're going to want to attach our safety strap assemblies. So that's the strap, this little screw, and a washer. Stick your screw through the washer. Then we can screw that on to the top of the unit right here. Be sure that you're screwing this on to this A panel or the top panel. So there should be no holes right here on this panel. So this is the top, so that's where the safety strap goes. And the safety strap is very important so that your unit doesn't fall over on top of somebody. So you're going to want to put this up against the wall, then attach this safety strap to a wall. Lastly, for step 9, we're going to attach our metal frame. So that's going to go right here on the B panel where there's all these pre-drilled holes. And we're going to secure it with 8 of our screw number 2s, which should be labeled 4 on your hardware. After you've fully secured your metal frame, you can then stand your unit up. So now we're going to use our 12 caps to cover up those cam lock holes. Your unit is now complete. Be sure to attach the safety strap to a wall to keep your unit from falling over.